Hello friends, and thanks for joining me again today for another journey. Today's journey, we're going to go down and check out one of Bangkok's newest attractions. It's the newest walking street, and hopefully it'll be opened up since COVID. We're going to go check out Klong Ong Ang. So we're going to take the MRT down there and let's see what we can see. All right, let's go. Okay, so we're going to take the MRT, and the nearest station to this, I believe, is MRT station Sam Yot. So let's see what we can find. Sawasdee krap. Satani Sam Yot Sangkon. Sangkon. So it's going to set it back 84 baht for 2 people, one way. All right, they'll give you a little disc that has a computer chip in it that will tell you your destination. Cup on a cup. All right, so scan that, and then you'll need it for when you get off. You'll stick it in the slot. So the MRT is what they call the blue line, which is the subway. And it navigates pretty much the same way that the BTS does. So you'll look at the end destination, and that will tell you which way to go. Okay, so the way you get here, the way it looks like to me, is you go to MRT station, Sam Yot, take exit 1, and go straight across the road, and it should be over here by the canal. And as always, it's Thailand, so traffic will be crazy and cars will try to run you over. You just have to keep your head on a swivel. Okay, looks like we've arrived at the Klong Ong Ang area. Now, it looks like for some reason that this whole market is closed. So have the whole market to ourselves to just walk around. The sidewalk is marked off for the booths and everything, but nobody is here. I was not aware that this whole place would be closed. Anyway, this just to give you a quick history of this area. It's Klong Ong Ang is what it's named after. Klong in Thai means canal, and Ong Ang means like jars and pots. Because I guess this used to be like an area that was famous for like pottery and all that. And this was a canal that was dug in like first originally in like the 1780s by King Rama I. And it was when they moved the capital of Thailand from Thonburi over to this side of the river into Bangkok. So this area is really old for Thailand. It's as old as Bangkok itself. So this canal used to be like a moat, and they dug it. It was like a moat around the capital. It was the second, like the outer moat to protect it from invaders. Because back then there was still a lot of worries about the Burmese and everything attacking and invading. Because it wasn't too long before that Ayutthaya was the capital, and it was, captured and sacked by the Burmese and was occupied for a couple generations. So anyway, this was dug as a moat to protect the capital, and over the years it kind of fell out of repair and became kind of a dirty moat, and it was not really a pleasant place to be. They had a lot of markets and all that set up here, and they sold like junk and CDs and imitation everything. But in 2015 they came into this area, and they cleared all the counterfeit markets out, and they started refurbishing it and kind of making it an area for tourism to come back in. And they opened it up last year for Loi Krathong, which is in November. And that was the grand opening of this. So it was, I guess, about like October, November, but it was for the Loi Krathong when they opened this. So this was kind of it's an area, known for, like the markets and all that. So they've paved the side roads and planted some trees and made it kind of into a green space. And they let some artists come in and paint murals on the wall. Some of them are some history of Thailand itself, but some other ones, like here on this one here, has the merchant selling cloth. It's from kind of some of the Indian influence that they have, because this canal cuts between the Indian portion of Bangkok and the Chinese portion. And the Chinatown, it's also a really, really old part of the city. And so you can get, you know, spices and cloth and all that from the Indian side. You can go to the Chinese side and get, you know, all kinds of other knickknacks and everything. And I'll go through that in a later video, but I haven't yet. So anyway, kind of a disappointment to come down here and see this market all the way closed. But we can still look at it without all the hustle and bustle of the people. And it looks like on the other side has some of the influence of the Chinese over there. But on a normal evening, you're supposed to be able to come down and see all this with markets and people selling food and knickknacks. So we'll have to come back on another day. I'll check a little better to see when it's open. But I was under the understanding that the COVID restrictions were released and people could come down here and shop in the outdoor area. So anyway, like I said, this is the Klong Ong Ang walking street, and it's in the Sam Yot area. So if you take the MRT blue line to Sam Yot, take exit 1 and just walk straight over, you'll see the little white bridge for the market. And you can come down and walk both sides between bridge to bridge. And they even have, like on a normal, when it's open, they have, you could take some kayaks down in the canal itself. But tonight there's nobody here, so that's not an option. Okay, so we'll leave it there, and thank you guys for joining me. And as always, you know, life is a journey, and get out there and live it. And if you like this video or have any comments, then click like, share it with your friends, and hit subscribe. That's really helps me out. So anyways, I will see everybody in another video. And have a good day, guys. Thanks.